Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. Thank you so much for watching my video. Now today, this video is pre-recorded for YouTube, not on stream, but I want to go over a few things since we finished the game and had some time to play around with it. So first of all, you can see from this notification here, yesterday they just released, or yesterday at the time of recording this, they released a trailer for Lucilius, who's coming out as DLC on January 16th. They also announced our next playable characters coming through DLC, 2B from Nier Automata, Vayne, and Beatrix. So, yay, we got Vayne! I'm so happy, I love Vayne. I'm looking forward to seeing how he plays, although he might not be my playstyle. I bet Beatrix fans are happy too. Now, I know 2B has a lot of fans, and I like Nier and Nier Automata. I don't know how I feel about her being in this game. I know Granblue, the mobile game, has a lot of funny crossovers with various different media, but they haven't done a Nier one yet. And honestly, I would have preferred to see an actual Granblue character instead of a guest character at this time, especially since we haven't had guest characters before. But alas, I mean, if you look at the people who worked on this game, it kind of makes sense why 2B was picked. Anyways, so since we finished the story mode, it's been about a week, and I've done some more streams since. I've done 3 unarchived streams, getting through everyone's arcade mode endings. Every character has 2 arcade mode endings, a secret one and a normal one. It took me 2 streams to get everyone's secret ending and 1 stream to get everyone's normal ending. But there's one character that we've yet to get, which is Lunalu's. And we didn't see Lunalu at all during the story mode, so I want to post this video so we can kind of go over Lunalu, and so people that don't know anything about Granblue can be familiar with her. Also, I found out to get rupees in this game, it's actually really hard. So you get 3 challenges every day that you could do for 50 rupees a piece, and most things in the shop cost 100 to 300 rupees. And otherwise, you get some rupees for leveling up your characters with character level, and you get some rupees for ranking up in Granblues, but even then, it's not that much. So if you play offline, it'll take you some time, although they periodically give you free rupees. Like yesterday, they gave us free rupees because Granblue Fest was happening, and I suspect they'll probably give us more for Christmas or New Year's, probably. But that means that I want to buy all the nice artwork in the gallery, and it's going to take a while.
Whoa, say that 3 times fast.
The other thing is that you could choose a partner character, so that's why Lyria there in the corner is talking. And you could choose from various characters that they're like playable characters or like some cameo characters. Apparently, this none button is broken, so I could pick none. But if you go back in, it defaults back to Lyria, so unfortunately you can't have none, and I think the developers are aware of this. But Lyria, in this case, will comment not only on the title screen or the menu screen, but also during battle, which is kind of annoying. I wish I could just turn it off. I could switch it to someone else, but for this stream I'll leave it as Lyria just because she's default, but that is a little bit annoying. Okay, so in arcade mode, you can see we've gotten every character's normal ending and their true ending. And I'll go through all this art towards the end of this video. There's 2 spots here though, Lunalu and Lunalu true ending. Now you might be asking, who's Lunalu? If you've never played Granblue before, don't know who she is. She didn't appear in the story mode. She appears in a special place on the character select screen. Who is she? So Lunalu, let's... Oh, she's probably here somewhere. I'll explain. Okay, here she is. So Lunalu is an artist. She's a Harven, so she's one of those like short elf-like people, almost like a Lalafell from Final Fantasy XIV. And she's a bit of a chuny, so one of her eyes is bandaged up, and she calls it her evil eye to sound cool and stuff. But she's actually just a very shy illustrator, and she's really good at drawing monster art. Her monster art is so lifelike that people say that when they look at it, it feels like the monster could come to life and just attack them. And so if you recruit Lunalu in Granblue, she basically attacks by she draws on her piece of paper, and then as she draws, it like summons monsters, generic monsters, to do some attacks for her. Now, even though she's really good at drawing monsters, she's not as good at drawing people, although she can draw people. Her dream is to publish a doujinshi. So she's a big fan of this one series, a fictional series within the Granblue universe, and she likes making fan fiction of the characters in there, particularly BL, or Boys Love. And there's actually 2 events that center around Lunalu so far, and one of them is about Lunalu and her friends try to sell a doujinshi at a local convention, and they have to work together and stay up all night to finish up all the drafts of the pages so they can print it and sell it. And it's actually really wholesome. It's a really wholesome commentary on like convention culture and artist alley. And I don't know, that event was really cute. And then she had a second event where she and her friends basically do a live reading of one of her favorite stories, as well as like her doujinshi about it. So like she's a bit of a, I would say she's a bit of a joke character, but like a wholesome type of joke character. And she's also very much known for her ability in the game called Facsimile. So the ability Facsimile is special because it lets her copy another character's skill in the party. Now, of course, not all skills in the game can be copied because some of them are kind of OP, so being able to do them twice in one turn would be OP. So Facsimile sounds like a really cool move because you could double up on certain skills, but then like the best skills in the game you cannot double up on anyway, so there are very niche uses for Facsimile. The reason why I'm telling you this is because in this game they added Lunalu as a free update for the base game, and she's basically the mimic character, the random character. So if you know characters like Mokujin from Tekken, or Edgemaster from Soul Calibur, or Charade from Soul Calibur 2, characters like that where they mimic someone else's fighting style. So in this game, she functions as a randomizer character. So if you select Lunalu on the character select screen, it randomly selects a different character for you every match, and it plays out just like as if you selected that character, so their intro and their outro is still the same, but you'll see Lunalu standing in the background and making gestures and comments, kind of like Pokemon Trainer in like Super Smash Bros, standing in the background commanding his Pokemon, sort of like that. So you'll hear a little bit of her in the background, but she doesn't have like an actual intro or an outro of her own. But she does have an arcade ending and a normal ending, or normal ending and a true ending, which is a little unfortunate. I wish she actually got like a real intro and outro, or maybe appeared in the story mode as a cameo or something like that. So the reason why is because I want to do this on stream, or rather on a video, is because she didn't get any attention during the arcade mode, so I want to show you guys, or she didn't get any attention during the story mode, so I want to show her off to you guys. And it's actually kind of nice because she's a randomizer character, that means we'll get to see a wide variety of different character interactions today. And I didn't want, and even though I spent 3 streams doing all the arcade modes for every character, I'm not gonna archive those ones on YouTube. I'll save the videos just in case, but I'm not gonna archive them publicly because it's just me going through arcade mode over and over again. There's no real story to arcade mode. But at least if we have one playthrough of arcade mode posted, might as well make it Lunalu, right? So there's a couple other references to Lunalu. Like for example, Cagliostro, you can get like different books for her, and one of them is Lunalu's debut storybook, which is this book right here. And you can also buy character figures, and Grimnir's has one of him reading Lunalu's Dojin. There's also like other fun weapon skins and stuff I didn't get to show off last time, but like for example, like Belial equips sunglasses because he doesn't really have like actual weapons, and of course most characters have like a funny Vern version of their weapon. Or like Nier is kind of interesting because she wears headpieces. She doesn't wield a weapon per se. She has this like eel hat. And then Six, or Seox, gets masks and claws. And then one of his is a Rosetta mask from Granblue, the 4 Coma. It's kind of fun. Or Eustace also gets like an albacore rifle. Like a lot of these are just weapons from the mobile game, and the mobile game's a lot of joke weapons too. Like the golden shrimp spreader, the rose bouquet. I also didn't get to show off all the character colors, but like for example, there's a few interesting ones I want to point out. Like Cagliostro has like a Rachel one from BlazBlue, and then she has some of her alternate color palettes from the mobile game. She has a color for Sarah, who's another character in the game. She has a color for Kolulu, who's another character in the game. Seox has one for... this one for Jamil. He has one for Nehan, and he has one for, I think, Morphe and Phoebe as well. And then Grimnir even has one for Shiva, who is another character from the mobile game. As well as, I think this one is Amane from BlazBlue. Even Belial has a one for Terumi from BlazBlue. Anyways, I thought that was just kind of neat. Okay, so usually if I want to do arcade mode with a character and I want to get their normal ending, I just set it down to 1 round because that way it goes by faster. Now, to get the secret ending, there's a few conditions. One is you need to not lose a round. Secondly, you also need to finish 6 rounds with a skybound art. Now the problem is, before you get to the boss, there's only 6 stages. So if you set it down to 1 round, that means you have to finish with a skybound art 6 out of 6 times, which is kind of hard because if an enemy guards it even just once, then your run's kind of ruined. So I'm gonna set it to 2, so that we actually you have to get 6 out of 12 rounds with a skybound art, which is a lot easier to do. I'm also going to set it to 2 so we can see some of the characters' mid-battle win poses, because some of them are kind of cute. I'm also going to set it to beginner because I'm not great at this fighting game, so don't judge me too hard. You can see that I put my avatar, my Vtuber here on the left side of the screen, because I usually end up hitting enemies in the right corner, and my Vtuber model blocks it, so this time we'll be able to see. So I'm going to do Lunalu. And we're going to play through, we'll do the normal ending first, just to get warmed up. So, since I beat arcade mode with every character already twice, I have a general idea of how to play them, sort of. And we'll also watch all the intros and outros, just so it'll be fun. Well, I can actually select... who? Do I get to choose my first one? Oh, okay, never mind. The funny thing is that even though it's like, if you pick Lunalu, your nameplate says Lunalu, but the announcer will still say the character that you're playing, or that you're assigned.
Grand.
And so you can choose the difficulty for your opponents, and you can choose your first opponent. So there's 6 difficulty levels. I'm going to start with beginner, and then every time you beat someone, you can choose to stay or move up in difficulty by 1. So I'm not great at this game again, so I'm probably just going to spam attacks. Her name's Inspired Degenerate.
Versus Grand.
That's her title. Oh, sweet, I get to start with Eustace.
Here comes old Sourpuss. Looking fresh. Hi, Eustace.
Nice! I could use some training. Let's do it!
Gran, you have my respect. And that's why I'm coming at you full force.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
So if you have a character that's handsome, you'll see that she's kind of fangirling them in the background. Okay, so we won't get the secret ending, so I'm just gonna go for a normal ending.
Great.
Remember your time. Sleep tight.
Down.
Gran, must be okay.
Player 1. Win. Battle 2. Engage. Yeah, take this. Great.
Shot.
Yeah, take this. Great. Great.
Think fast.
Great.
Not yet.
Yeah, finish.
Today's first victory. Let's keep it up.
Eustace, another job's coming.
Sorry. I'm overdue for a vacation. Are you hurt, Gran?
So you'll see behind my Vtuber model, there's like 6 circles. Every time you finish a round with a skybound art, you get a feather fills in one of those circles. So you need to do it 6 times before you reach the 7th stage to get the secret ending. That's what that's keeping track of. So I can choose my next enemy.
Catalina versus La Diva. I just adore a girl who's tough on the outside. And oh, what technique! But you know, it takes love to step into the ring.
How will my sword fare against a foe as tough as steel? Well, let's find out.
Someone told me that La Diva's English voice actor is also Ragna the Blood Edge's
Battle 1.
English voice actor. Now I can't unhear it.
That all?
You can see Io, Rosetta, and Rakam and Eugen in the background as well.
Down. Can't lose focus now.
Finished already?
Player 1. Win.
You can't see Lunalu whenever I win because my character's usually blocking the screen.
Great. Great. Thought you had Great. Finish.
Congratulations. Your training really paid off.
Another victory. I'll take it. Your attacks are as subtle as they are bruising. In a word, impressive.
Again, I wish that Lunalu had an outro or intro of her own. Like maybe you see her drawing the character and the character pops out of her book or something like that. It's nice that they even included her, but still, it'd be cool if they did a little bit more for her.
Lancelot versus Metera.
So you're supposed to be fast. Okay.
Rain down all the arrows you want. I'll dodge every one.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great. Great. I've got Great. 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 Down.
So that's how you want to play.
Your arrows don't fly fast enough to hit me.
Player 1. Win.
Lunalu dropping to her knees in the background.
Battle 2. Engage. Great. Great. Great.
You're wide.
Great. Great! Great!
You?
Finish!
That's cool. I wish I could fight like you.
That was a marvelous battle. Let us trade blows again. An endless hail of arrows. A fearsome spectacle indeed. It took all my effort just to avoid being hit, but I'm grateful for the unique experience.
I like how characters like Catalina and Lancelot like help you back up afterwards. It's cute.
Beelzebub versus Uel.
Here we go. Let's see what's happening. Beelzebub's playing tricks on me. Huh. Seem pretty weak if you ask me. Guess there ain't much underneath that big old hood after all.
You dare to compare me with such a lowly creature? Your ignorance is simply pathetic. Such an unworthy being would do well to perish from this plane of existence.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
You can handle this.
Engage!
I'm ready.
Great!
Can do it now.
Player 1. Win. Battle 2. Engage!
Okay, let's finish this.
Wallow in despair.
Finish!
Oh, that was exciting. You were on fire from the very beginning of the round.
No matter how many tails it has, a beast is still a beast, worthy only of extermination.
I think his outro is kind of boring for someone who has a pretty cool design and stuff to go along with him.
Belial versus Seox.
Oh sweet, I'm Avatar Belial.
You're like any other primal beast. A pain in the ass, but destroyable after a few hits. Now die!
How right you are. The core. That's my most sensitive spot.
Crush it! Believe in victory. Battle 1.
On with the show.
Engage!
Out of your sight. Loser.
I see through you.
Strike 1.
Great!
Let's wrap things up.
Excellent!
Six claw.
Great!
Daisy. Stay sharp.
Down!
What?
That was quick.
Player 1. Win.
I like that win pose. He looks so casual,
Battle 2.
but cool.
Engage!
Out of your sight. Move right. Whoa there. Loser. Out of your sight. Strike 1.
Let's wrap things up.
I like the way he slides afterwards after that attack. It's kind of cool.
Look at all these wins! You're in great form!
We won't be meeting again. Finished already, but I've still got a lot pent up.
And it's a pretty cool win pose too.
Vera versus Anila.
Have you come to make an offering for Catalina's safety? Alright, prayers accepted! There's no need. You'll find that I am more than capable of protecting Catalina by myself. No matter how much I must sully my blade.
Believe in victory.
Again, I love that they play into Vera's crazy side. She's crazy, but she's not always crazy in the mobile game, just sometimes crazy.
Oh, you're too good!
Wait, Vera didn't say anything that time. Hello?
Win. Battle 2. Engage. Great. Great.
Luminaire!
Great. Great. Excellent.
Take point! Wow, you didn't make a single right! You don't look so well. It seems that we're both fighting to protect those we love. In that sense, I suppose this was more of a battle of wills than strength.
Okay, and then regular boss is Beelzebub, of course. Oh, I'm Catalina. I was kind of hoping for someone different, but that's fine.
Forming a contract with a beast. How worthless. Get lost or perish.
These skies are home to so many. I won't let you destroy our reality.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
On with the show!
Engage.
There!
Great. Great.
Stay down!
Great.
Not so fast! By my sword! Don't fight on!
Oh, he countered me.
Great.
That's no fair.
How's this?
Down.
Next time, you die.
I'll see this through.
Player 1.
Good!
Win. Battle 2.
Now for the climax!
Engage.
How's this?
Great. Great.
Stay back!
Great.
There! Stay down!
Great.
By my sword, darkness shall be burned! Fall to pieces! Blaze of stars!
That was cool. I wish I could fight with
Phew. This was a victory. For all Sky Dwellers. Your conspiracy to engulf the sky in darkness ends now.
Yay. Here, I'll hide myself so you can see this. So all the characters normal arcade endings are actually just the same endings they had in the base game Granblue Versus. But in the base game of Granblue Versus, this artwork was in sepia tone, so they actually colored it for Rising. And so you can see Lunalu kind of draws like with a almost like a 90s shoujo anime type of style, so you can see her drawing Gran and Jita here. And when you get the normal ending, it says "to be continued" on this screen. While if you get the true ending, it says "game over." Okay, let's do the true ending for Lunalu. Now again, that means we have to end 6 rounds with a Skybound art, which isn't too bad. You also have to fight Lucilius at the end for an 8th battle. And usually they ramp up his difficulty by a little bit. Like I think if you play on beginner difficulty, when you fight him, he's on hard. So like if I start here, beginner, he'll end up on hard, which is still less than halfway through the difficulty levels. But hopefully we have a good character to fight him with. Because again, I've beaten him with every character, but some of them I have an easier time than with others, I think. He's the only one that actually gives me a little bit of a challenge in arcade mode on this difficulty.
Kira's unusually cheerful today. She invited us for tea. Yup, she said she'd treat us after we finish today's match.
You brought the lizard? And here I was hoping to spend some quality time with just the 2 of you.
Evil laugh.
Battle 1.
We can handle this.
Engage. Great.
Okay, Navir's kind of special because her Skybound art is an install, so you gotta transform first. Otherwise it doesn't count.
You mustn't hold back.
Player 1. Win. Battle 2. Engage. Great.
Luminaire. Look upon me.
Oh, come on.
Great. Finished.
Oh, that was exciting. You were on fire from the very beginning of the round.
Our fun is just beginning. Come, join me for a cup of tea. We can review our bout in detail while enjoying some light refreshment.
Vera, I don't know if I want to join you for a cup of tea when you're being like that. See, again, underneath my Vtuber model, I have 1 feather now out of 6. So I need all 6 before round 7, or battle 7.
Percival versus Percival.
Oh, it's a mirror match today.
Do you think donning wolfskin will make you a wolf? You cannot be but what you are, half-wit. If twin moons ruled the seas, storms wouldn't end. So twin kings invite ruin.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Face.
Know your flip.
Great.
Great. Eat your end. Between my fangs and
Down.
No. Get back, you filth.
Player 1. Win. Battle 2. Engage!
Any last words?
Sure. Well played. Again. Well played. Ruin! Great! Hey! Twilight Blade! Oh, you're playing! Ruin! Your end! Between my fangs, kill and one!
There we go.
Look at all these wins! We're in great form!
Your folly lies in defying me. The greatest king is ruler of his own mind.
See, now I have 3 feathers out of 6.
Andre versus Narmaya.
Marvelous. A warrior to rival Zanba. I insist we duel.
I accept. I can't wait to see what poetry you write with that blade. As Eata says, nothing sings a lay like the ring of steel.
Eata is Narmaya's uncle, who is also an Eternal, who used to go by the name Zanba.
Great, a just reward. Rakshasa. Calmness.
Great!
I don't think so. Hidden defense.
It's time to unleash true power! Down!
Believe in your path.
Player 1, win! Battle 2, engage!
You know, even though I don't like Narmaya, her music is really good.
Just with the ears. Fine technique. Ever composed. Rakshasa. Hidden defense. Well, a just reward.
Great! Great!
Ever composed.
My turn.
A just reward.
Great!
My spear shall not conflict in train.
Nice win streak.
Astrolaps. Must we continue this useless conflict? You are devoted to your training, and it shows. But you really should put up your feet every so often. I'd be delighted if you joined Eata, Thief, and I for tea and snacks at your earliest convenience.
Grimnir.
Eustace versus Grimnir.
The narrator says Grimnir, even though the characters pronounce it Grimnir.
The voice of thunder shall be as a mouse's squeak when heard against the roar of my lion's store. You yourself shall be struck dumb!
The less noise, the deeper the river. Thunder won't kill you, but lightning will.
I feel like the character pronunciations in this game are a little bit inconsistent. Like how some people say Onra and some just people say On, even though the text doesn't change. Or Zeta and Zeta. Grimnir and Grimnir. Like, I don't mind them using different pronunciations in the Japanese, but be consistent with it.
Don't move a muscle.
I am a fool.
Can it wait?
Player 1, win! Battle 2, engage!
Great! Think fast. Careful.
Great!
Look on thy death! Winds of fury!
Think fast.
I like Eustace, but I don't really know how to play him.
Take this. You're out of luck.
Finished!
Congratulations! Training really paid off.
What's your status?
Target terminated. Headed for base. I'd recommend more bite and less bark, but one doesn't stop the wind from howling.
So now I have 6 feathers, so I don't need to do more skybound finishers, but I could.
Gita versus Cagliostro.
I'm Dr. Kag, here to teach you about all things cute. Classes are starting soon. Cuteology 101? You think I have a chance of getting in? Give it a shot! But you're already cute. Too cute to boot.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
On with the show.
Engage! Great! Great!
Look at that kick.
Great!
Damn it. Get ready. Get some good data.
Player 1.
Good.
Win. Battle 2. Engage! Great! Great! Great!
You were on fire from the very beginning of the round. Huh? Awesome job! You did it, Cheetah! Hooray! I've got to say, pulling off cute all the time seems like a lot of hard work. I personally prefer the no-frills approach. Makes it easier for me to kick Heine.
Kick Heine. Oh, we've been seeing a lot of Vera today.
Versus Vera.
Oh, come on, stop giving me repeat characters. Give me Luane, they're funny.
I appreciate your work with the Albion Chamber of Commerce. Though I think business talk can wait. First, we fight.
My associates there have nothing but good things to say about you. So in return, allow me to demonstrate the depth of our thanks.
Believe in
Seriously, they only have good things to say about Vera?
Victory.
Engage!
I've never seen her thinking about Catalina.
Blood spiralize. Ingress. Spirals to fight continue. My spear shall cut conflicting twain. Astrolats. Crumble. Spiral spear.
Impressive. Impossible.
Marvelous repertoire. I must watch myself.
Player 1. Win. Battle 2. Engage!
Spirals to fight continue.
Great! Perfect!
Wow, perfect. You're amazing.
Must we continue this useless conflict? There are few in the skies who can combine a solid defense with a proficient offense. Shall we have another round sometime? I'm sure I could learn more from you.
Okay, so if you do the 6 skybounds and don't lose a round, then your battle 7 is against Avatar Belial instead of Beelzebub. It's a shame we don't have full body version of the boss art.
Care to play hooky with me one last time? Only another beast could keep up with me.
I'm unfamiliar with that game. But I know it shall be the last you'll ever play.
Believe in victory. Battle
On
one.
with the show.
Engage.
May this light set you free.
Oh, come on, you blocked it.
One more round.
I've worked up an appetite.
Look at him lying there. He's like taunting you.
Battle two. Engage.
I love how Arc System works does stuff like that. Like the characters are too canonically powerful, but they still have to lose in the battle, right? To make the game balanced. Like Rachel in Blaze Blue.
May this light set you free. Accept fate.
That's cool. I wish I could fight with you.
Let's move out. Primal beasts are forever intertwined with their dominion. And I am no exception. It is my natural duty to destroy any threat to the balance of the skies.
Okay, now for Lucilius, who are we gonna play? That's gonna make a big difference.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Even though I beat him with every character on the first try, except for one character. I don't know, sometimes his AI like just stands there and takes it, and sometimes he gets really aggressive. Oh, I'm Gran, that's actually perfect.
No matter how blind my struggle, the clock will.
Also, there's a glitch where like half the characters when they fight Lucilius for some reason, their voice turns to Japanese.
The only thing we're counting down to is your defeat, Lucilius.
Please stay strong. Beat his tail.
This is actually perfect.
Believe in victory. Battle
To
one.
victory.
Engage.
I see you. Get ready. Incoming. Get ready.
If we get him in the corner, it's also really hard for him to recover.
Excellent.
Incoming. Get ready. You're wide open.
Excellent. Down.
A mere contingency.
Your reign of terror ends now.
Player one. Win.
As I step on his body.
Battle two.
Have this.
Engage.
Reagan Ring.
Finished.
There. Yeah. Get ready. Incoming. There. Get ready. You're wide open.
Excellent. Perfect.
You're on a roll.
No.
Nice, perfect.
Didn't doubt you for a second. Here.
The Sky Realm isn't perfect, but it's our home. And as long as there's a sunrise glinting over the horizon, it's a home worth saving.
Oh my! Here, let me hide myself again. This time she's matching Beelzebub and Lucilius in her style, although she doesn't seem to be having a good time of it. That's cute.
Game over.
So now it says game over instead of to be continued. So now let's look at everyone's story illustrations. It's unfortunate we didn't see all the characters participate today. Like, Lawayne has really good intros against his opponents. You guys should look up a video online of just Lawayne versus everyone in this game, because he breaks the fourth wall with almost everything he says, and if you're a Granblue mobile player, you'll understand a lot of the jokes. maybe you won't get them if you're not a Granblue player. Okay, so we have Gran's normal ending. And then, actually I'll hide myself so you guys can actually see. So I noticed that all the normal ending illustrations from the original Versus use like the Granblue coloring style. Like look at the way they color the hair, and like the watercolors, and like the texture of the canvas. And then a lot of the Versus Rising arts for the true endings are cel shaded. They're still nice, but they don't have the same type of coloring style. And some of them look a little bit more simplistic than others, depending on which characters are in frame and what their pose is. This one's pretty cool though. If you're not sure why Gran and Jita sometimes have blue hair, it's like an in-game lore event thing from the mobile game. When you recruit all the Eternals, you can get an outfit where you wear the Eternals jacket, and then if you level up all the Eternals and limit break them all to level 100, you can also grind even further and get an outfit where Gran and Jita are dressed as an Eternal with blue hair, and then the blue hair thing has come up a couple times during some events as like someone unleashing their full power. It's like they're Super Saiyan. Here's Jita's normal ending. I love how they kind of... Jita and Gran have different types of interactions with Lyria and Vern, but like along the same types. But they're still unique for their character. True ending. Here, I'll hide the guide too. I like this one, this is really cute. It took me a second to realize it was a mirror. I thought it was another character at first. I was like, who's this? Here, I'll flip through them again. It's Catalina's normal ending. A lot of the normal endings are characters just sitting and relaxing with tea or drink. I like the casual outfits though, seeing them without their armor and stuff. Here's true ending with a Vera in the background. Charlotta's normal ending. This one's really cute. In the little dream bubble, you can see Bautorta and Bridget, Cordelia, and Sebastian admiring a taller Charlotta. This is her secret ending. Poor Charlotta can't ride the ride. Again, there's Bridget and Bautorta in the background. And I see Summer Karen in the background in the middle there. I don't know who's that in the background on the right side. I thought it might be Percival, but he looks too happy to be Percival. But he has like reddish, brownish hair and the red swim shorts, which is... Percival's one of the only characters that has that for his official summer outfit. Lancelot normal ending with Vayne, or the back of Vayne's head. I like this one. With the Dragon Knights in the background. Look at how happy Vayne is. Percival's normal ending. His shirt is really tight here. Gotta get that fan service. Percival wearing his SR outfit. We have La Diva with Christina and Therese in the background. We have La Diva with Jamil in the background. Jamil's like one of my favorite characters. We have Matera. For a second, I thought this artwork was a picture named Uisis, because it kind of looks like her, other than the eye color. Here's Matera with La Diva hanging out at the casino. We have the Lawain Bros. We have Super Robot Alcem with Yggdrasil. We have Frisia with Tomoe. And then we have Lawain with Catalina and Titan in the background. I like all the references in this picture about Lawain and his group's funny daydreams about their love lives. And of course, here's them again with all their loves and the cute Vern cake. Yggdrasil's huge. Giant spoon. Fairy with all her little ghosts, looking cute. Another fairy. We have Zeta shopping with Beatrix. Casual outfits, very nice. I like Zeta with her hair down. Vasaraga. See, Vasaraga's face was supposed to be like a big secret for a long time, and then they slowly started unveiling it And at first it was just bandaged, but then over time, sometimes they've been showing us artwork of him slowly unbandaging it. I think this is probably the most of his face we've seen. I kind of wish I kind of liked it back when it was still a mystery, because they kind of imply that he's a lot more disfigured. It kind of takes away from the mystery, I think. Narmaya. Narmaya again. This one has this picture seems to have a different coloring style than most of them. It's much more watercolory than the others. We have Sorhis getting chased out by all the girls. Sorhis is wearing his SR outfit here, which was his first outfit actually. Here's Sorhis with Feather and Randall. I like Feather and Randall. We have Zoe in her summer outfit. A Granblue player would completely understand the ramifications of seeing this outfit, which I've talked about before on stream. Zoe with her dragons. I like this outfit, it's cute. I really like this picture of Cagliostro. It's very much captures her essence. Maybe this one. This is another one of the pictures that seems to have a little bit more of a simplistic coloring. It's got a cool angle. We have Yule with Sochette. Very elegant. More Yule. Anra with Sofan. Little Burb. Eustace with a dog. It's a big running joke that Eustace loves dogs. More casual Eustace with more dogs. Look at them eating in the background. They're so cute. The little paw print note with the sandwich. And the pretty sky, too. Seox. And Seox picking out a new mask, I guess. Vera. Again, another relaxing with tea picture. Probably to mirror Catalina's. Vera with a giant stuffy Catalina and Luminera. The stuffies are really cute. Anila. And Anila with Andira, who's the Zodiac General for the Year of the Monkey. The one behind the infamous Monkey Gate incident. Some Siegfried. Cool shot. Action shot of Siegfried. We have Grimnir. This is a really nice shot of him. I like the lighting and the coloring here. Another one of him looking cool. We have Nier. And another Nier. Surprisingly, neither picture has death in it. Although I understand because death is very difficult to draw. We have Beelzebub with Lucilius in the background. And then we have Beelzebub again. I don't know why he's taking a dip in a bunch of grapes. It's funny because in the game, after Granblue Versus came out, they started running a series of events called Tower of Babel, where you climb the tower and you fight Beelzebub multiple times. And every time you fight him, he gets more and more naked. Like right now, you're basically, at the time of writing this, or recording this, he's basically, if you reach the highest level to fight him, he's basically completely naked, and then his like wings cover his crotch so you can't really see. We have Belial looking sexy. One of my friends joked that'd be funny if there was like an Easter egg where if you zoom in on this picture in the gallery, then Belial goes with a voice clip and goes like, "Nuh-uh," or something like that. It also has no nips. Gotta keep this game rated T, I guess. Here's Belial again. And we have Avatar Belial, who has a separate ending from regular Belial. secret ending. And of course, we have Lunalu, normal ending, and then true ending. So there we go. So I will be doing a few more videos of this game before the DLC comes out. Here's all the story illustrations we've seen. I want to unlock all the artwork here. The menu illustrations I don't really care about since we already kind of see those elsewhere, but I want to... And then these illustrations are from the original base game. But these ones are the staff illustrations, and I want to unlock all these because they're all guest artists with cool styles drawing different characters. But they each cost 100 rupees. And I think I calculated it takes about 11,000 rupees to get all the staff illustrations. So I want to wait until I get 11,000 before I unlock all of them, and I'll probably post another video walking through these. Again, it's unfortunate, like, the rupees are so hard to get in this game. I wish they'd give you rupees for, like, I don't know, your first arcade clear with each character for normal and true ending, or finishing story mode, stuff like that, instead of just these daily challenges that don't give you very much. And like, are you telling me there's another game I have to log into daily besides my gacha mobile games and FF14 to do dailies? Are you serious? And like, the illustrations don't cost that much, but if you want like cosmetics, like the weapons, the character palettes, the character select arts, the profile card stuff, it's a lot to buy, or even just like the extra battle musics. Like we have this one for Mirror Match. This one's for Dragon Knights versus Dragon Knights, Society versus Society, Villains, Face Yourself. What's the difference between Face Yourself and Mirror Match? You would think Face Yourself might be Gran versus Jita, but I'll look it up later. Oh, you can see a little bit more of these, like again, like the boss illustrations, like Beelzebub, Lucilius, and Avatar Belial. There's no like full body versions of these artworks, but they're really nice artworks. And then of course like other pieces of music. But there we go, Lunalu's arcade mode. Again, please, you should go check out all of Lowain's intros and stuff because they're really funny. Especially if you like a little Easter egg and some fourth wall breaks, especially. Alright, but that's enough for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising in the future. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.